Hello and welcome to Warhammer Joey with me, Joey, and this is episode 14 and it's my battle report. Last week I had no videos, didn't do one, and it's not because I was being lazy. I had a very busy week. Sometimes it happens, but this week I promised to be on the ball and I'll get on loads of videos, and we're starting now. So, last Thursday I said on Facebook and Twitter and other places that I had a battle versus Chaos Warriors, and the first thing that I read on there was tough matchup. Yay! Good, thanks. So that's true, it was. I read a little bit about what I had to do and I made not a list specific for, but I just made a different list than I had with the dwarves, obviously, because I wanted a bit of magic, which served me, didn't do anything. I took a level 1 spell singer, which only allows me to use Athel Lauren, and I rolled a 1 and got tree singer, which is a bit naff. It could have been better, but I was not on form with the magic. So we start off, I played in the lair in the gaming club, not in Games Workshop, so I went in the evening and I was playing another lady, a lovely lady. She plays predominantly 40k, so more knowledgeable than me in stuff like how many you need to roll to hit and wound on. That doesn't come naturally to me at all, and I hate being that person like, excuse me, how many do I need? What stats have you got? 4 toughness? Oh, I hate myself when I have to do that all the time, but I'm learning, so I do. So, you know, she was a lot quicker with that, but we both were fairly new to the whole setup. So, you know, we spent ages setting up as well, which is why the outcome is what it is, and I'll talk you through it now. So here's a picture of the general setup. There's some little ones as well on what I did. And when setting up, the guy that's been kind of coaching me a little bit was, you know, said, why have you done that? I really spread them out, and I had my tree man like one end and my way watchers, which you deploy at the end, right at the back. And they should have been the other side, and I knew that, but I think I put them on the opposite ends and got befuddled, totally a word. So I did all right with what I had, but again, I just don't know anything about the other army to do things properly, so it might look a bit crazy because it is. So that's how we started out. And alright, turn 1, we do the magic, and she took the Law of Death, which I covered, obviously, in the lore videos, so I was a bit like, Law of Death, huh? No? What are you going to take? Boona? So that was fun. I was kind of like trying to spout my knowledge, and got most of it wrong. Yeah, I roll a 1, get tree singing. And then she takes Fate of Boona, Duna, whatever you want. Soul Blight, Doom and Darkness. Not bad, not a bad roll. I get an extra Dispel dice because my tree man's an ancient something. So turn 1, the Chaos Warriors go first. The cannon is the first thing because there's like not a lot of movement. It goes mental, misfires, and goes 3d6 forward to the nearest enemy. So it just goes like 7 inches just on its own. Magic, none cast, I dispelled. No shooting, no combat, because they can't shoot, which is handy for me. Wondering whether I should have taken more archers, but upon reflection, I did alright in the combat, which I was advised against. Yeah. Me, shooting, she's got 2 hounds of 2 blocks of 5 hounds, I think. I kill all of them with my Glade Guard in my first turn. 2 warriors with the Way Watchers that are at the back, though I should have targeted the knights that are on the horses, because they have, if you roll a 6, it's a killing blow. I should have done the other side. Turn 2, I think I've moved my Treekin and Treeman in. Yes, I have. I move my Treeman and Treekin into combat. My Treeman is in the Knights, and my Treekin are in the other Hound unit that's in front. Now, the Treeman's built, he's got Annoyance of Nettling, so he's built for a challenge, which I read about. So, Chaos, no magic cast, I dispelled again. But Cannon shoots and takes out 2 Dryads. Now that wasn't the initial plan that she wanted to do. She wanted to target my Glade Guard unit, but she rolled the dice and it went off slightly, so it took out just a little small section of my Dryads, which is alright, 2's not bad. Combat, I kill all of the hounds with my Treekin. I've got 6 of them, and I have been proxying 2 extra Treekin and 5 Way Watchers with Tomb Guard that I borrowed off my old buddy, the Tomb King guy, because he was there. So yeah, I've got those. If you're wondering, like, that's a weird tree, man, that's what it is. It's the Urbashti. I don't know what they are. The big archers that the Tomb Kings have got. I kill the hounds, kill the champion with my tree man. Hey, yeah. Oh, he's so good. I win the combat. So Frenzy on the knights, the mounted ones, was lost. I did not pursue enough on the knights. I'm an inch short. So Morgan Treeman's like, you know, dragging his trunks to try and chase them, and just can't be arsed, and stops. Turn 3 movement, she rallies the knights. It's alright. Magic miscasting, and she killed 2 of her own warriors. Yes. Hell Cannon at Treekin. I've got Sad Face, 4 wounds, 1 dead, and then the other one's got 2 wounds left. Me, I charge the remaining knights with my Treeman and the Treekin into the cannon. The cannon, I can't. It was such mental rules, and I don't have the book on me. It's got like special rules, so when it takes wounds, I think it takes off the crew first and then the cannon, something like that. There were 3 crew members, and then if anyone knows that, write it down below, because I'm sure it was a specific rule just for itself. So I didn't get stomp off with my Treekin, but I did successfully kill, I think, the crew. And that's where we called it, because by this point it was like nearly 11 and I was getting a lift back home, as was she. So we both had 3 turns each, and we see how many points that is. And I win by 60, but we have to call it a draw because I have to win by 100 points for it to be a win. So that's fine. I'm safer in I feel like I've definitely taken out a lot more of her army than she has of mine. She's killed 1 Treekin and 2 Dryads. Now the Treekin are pricey, and I've been realising more and more that this is something that bugs me a little bit about Wood Elves. It's that they're so old and out of date to battle with. I mean, the models look fine to me, but they're so expensive point-wise that, I've seen some of the other lists and they've got loads for, the Hydra is so much cheaper than the Tree Man, which can do a lot of hefty damage, and that's kind of a little bit disheartening. I mean, it's I'm sure it'd be worse off if I'd been playing for so long and, you know, not seen my army updated, and then, you know, it's just kind of trundling behind, pulling through battles. But, you know, there are a lot of great Wood Elf players, and, you know, it's just really difficult. I mean, I imagine I might breeze through when they get eventually an update, but it seems to be something that is stuck out with the experience that I'm getting. It's just that it's really hard to battle with, but I'm also a bit naff, so that might have something to do with it. I have been listening to podcasts, and trying to, I listened to some of the Bad Dice one with a Wood Elf player who's talking about taking all Wild Riders and like a lot of Wild Riders and stuff, and that was really interesting to listen to, because I'm more favourable towards the tree guys, the Treekin, Dryads and Treeman. You know, them to me have been the absolute clear winners in every battle that I've had so far. Whereas stuff like the Glade Riders and Glade Guard have been taken out fairly early. I think maybe because they're easy targets, but, you know, I'm much more inclined the other way. But I also got a little bit of a mention, which was nice. Thanks for that, guys. It was a pleasant mention as well. So yeah, that's been my week. I will promise to get more videos. I have not forgotten you. And I will do another lore. I'm not sure where to go for it. I have an idea for light and metal. No idea what to do for fire. Feel free to give some suggestions. Also not going to set myself on fire. Nope. Don't put that. Because my alarm's really loud and my neighbours get cross at me. So, thank you for watching. If you have any comments that you want to say, or, you know, input on my battle, or on Chaos Warriors or Wood Elves in general, and your opinions on that, feel free to down below. I have a Facebook and a Twitter you can also talk to me on. And, you know, if you have any questions that you want to ask me personally, do so. I'm not, you know, I'm quite approachable. I talk to people quite a lot on Facebook. Anyone that posts a comment on there, I always talk back to, so don't be afraid to open up and ask what you want to ask. It's absolutely fine. Anyone that's mean, I will ignore you, but anyone that wants something, I will help. So that's me. What do you want to see next lore-wise? And what shall I do? Got any good ideas? Got a great one for the ogres, I think. The sacrificial one, where they eat stuff. Oh, I'm going to go Nigella, right? Look forward. Goodbye.